Welcome, everyone. Are you motivated to get your coffee in the morning? Well, this is Mo Crafty, and I hope you're motivated to make a project with me today. I am making a peppermint mocha banner. Okay, not really, but I am making a peppermint cup banner, and I did want to share this with you because this is a cool and easy decoration that you can make for the holidays and decorate pretty much anywhere in your household. I am starting with the cut cardstock papers. And if you're coming from the cut cardstock blog, welcome as well. I want to share with you how quick and easy this comes together. So I'm already sharing how I made some of the cuts with just one coffee cup die cut, but let me share with you what papers I'm using. So the one you see me cutting right now is the DCS black glitter, and that is going to be the lid of our coffee cups for our banner. I also am using the Poptone Wild Cherry Red paper, and for the base of the white you're seeing is actually a Curious Metallic White Silver, which has a little shimmer in the light, and you're going to love this paper. The additional items that I'm using on the video as well is going to be the base is soft pink, and then for some of the green accents here later is going to be the Poptone Gumdrop Green. So I've cut about 3 images from my coffee cups and the lids, and as you noticed, I used the coffee cup die cut and then trimmed off the excess edges, as well as the middles that you see here, where I've just cut those pieces at an angle. Every piece is then highlighted with some distress inks and a sponge. And this actually just gives, again, your project more dimension, more for professionalism when you do this. It's one of my favorite tactics to use for any sort of paper crafting. So I am dusting the wild cherry red with a distress ink in white. And then opposite of that, for the Curious Metallic Silvers and the base is soft pink, I'm actually using a red, candy apple red distress ink to do the edges. So just do the edges real quick with a sponge all the way around, and this will actually just give that 3D look to it. Once these are all sponged, then we're going to be gluing these together. And if you're using glue, I like to use the Bearly Arts glue. You can use tacky glue or any glue that you have. But my number one rule of thumb for using a wet glue is light and polite. So make sure that you go real easy on that glue as you're adhering it on. So this is just a small banner. This is really only about 2 feet in total length. This is going to hang above my coffee cup display in my home. I was inspired by this project because I saw the recent cups that came out at Starbucks, and they happened to have a candy cane shape that I really liked. Okay, so I'm taking the middle piece that I cut from my die cut. Again, I cut from my original die cut at an angle, and it was a strip just about 1.5 inches wide, and then trimmed off the edges as needed, sponged them, and glued them to my cups. So now I'm adding the black glitter lids, which are adorable, by the way. I wished later on I had maybe popped these up with some pop dots. I think these would also make a really good dimensional project as well. So we now have all 3 of our cups, and we're ready to actually embellish the middles. What I'm going to do is take another 1/2 inch strip, both of the base is soft pink and also the wild cherry red, and I'm going to lay it across the stripe that I've already put on the cup, and we're going to trim it down. And this gives that thought of like a peppermint stripe, for example. I love these color schemes together, red and pink and light green. They're sort of a new trendy way of doing holiday banners. So just go ahead and glue those on to the middles as you see here. And when you're all done, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to trim those little edges off. That's a great way to use up some of your scraps. Now, I just did one simple stripe. You certainly can do stripes up and down the entire cup if you'd like, but we'll get this going. And then we'll show you how we embellish the middles. Do a little trim off on here and one here as well. Okay, so now we're ready to decorate our cups. And what I am using with the Gumdrop Green paper is a Spellbinders letter set that has come out recently. And I've spelled out the word joy. And I really enjoy the word joy in my home. Okay, and then for my snowflakes, I am actually using the Curious Metallic White Silver. And we're just going to glue that piece to the middle. I wanted the middle cup to look just a little bit different than its partners next door. And so I have also dusted the Curious Metallic Silver Snowflake with some Distress ink as well. I love the Bearly Arts glue because for pieces like this that have small parts, it's nice to be able to get that glue in there and let it stick down. Now, I had cut a couple other snowflakes and then decided that I really didn't like the look of those on the other cups. So what I decided to do instead was extend my banner, and I'm going to use my snowflakes as the corner edges for each end of my banner. Just going to finish adding my letters on. And as I'm doing that, let me talk to you a little bit about the cut cardstock papers. This month, they will have a sale on their red, green, and white papers, and I encourage you to check it out at cutcardstock.com. Any of the greens, reds, pinks, whites, they're all so very fun, and I hope you'll get a chance to go over there and check it out. Okay, I'm also embellishing my cups with some holly leaves that I just, again, used die cuts. I'm a big die cut fan. And then I found just a couple extra little red dots that I had around. This is some other paper that I had, and I'm going to add those on like berries. Okay, now that I've fully assembled all of my pieces, I'm going to take some red twine and a hole punch, and I'm just going to punch holes in the coffee cup lids and also string the twine through the snowflake as well to be able to get this to hang up. And truly, folks, that was it. This project came together in mere minutes, and if it's something that you want to decorate your kitchen with, I hope you'll give it a try. I am on the A Little Mo Crafty blog, which is alittlemocrafty.wordpress.com. I am also on YouTube as well. I hope you will come check me out, especially if you are a cut cardstock fan. And I hope you enjoyed this project today. I hope it brought you lots of joy. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.